Looking for a great fish, produce, and bait shop? Tired of running all over town trying to find what you need? Wish you can get it all in one place? Well, search no more. Stanfield's Fish Market can help. At Stanfield Fish Market, they are dedicated to supplying clients throughout central and southern Arkansas with the goods and items you need for your family and pets. From garden supplies to feed, they are proud to have what you need in one place. Remember, they're not just a fish market. They have feed, plants, produce, bait, tackle, and much, much more. They have a variety of items in their market, including deer corn, live crawfish, bedding plants, dog food, and much, much more. Their staff will be happy to assist you with finding exactly what you're looking for. So, that's Stanfield Fish Market, located at 710 Morton Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas. They're open Tuesday through Friday, 8 o'clock a.m. until 5:30 p.m. and on Saturdays, 8 a.m. until 2 p.m. So stop by Stanfield Fish Market here in Fordyce, and remember, if Stanfield don't have it, he'll find a way to get it. Need brakes fixed, alternator replaced, oil change, tie rods, ball joints, or much, much more? Call Stuckey's Automotive here in Fordyce, Arkansas. With more than 30 years of experience, Stuckey's and his certified licensed mechanics knows exactly what it takes to get your vehicle back running. He's located at 409 Overpass here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Hours of operations are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until and by appointments on Saturdays. And don't forget, Stuckey's also offers towing services. So give Stuckey's a call today at 870-250-1870. That's 870-250-1870. And remember, Stuckey's motto is, get them in and get them out. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Family is important. And that's why at Marty's Body and Glass here in Fordyce, Arkansas, they treat you like family. Understanding the customer needs is what's important to Marty and his team. That's why they give you nothing but the best of service. So stop by today for an estimate. And while you're there, meet their newest member of their team, technician estimator Tommy Rowland. With many years of experience, Tommy is ready to serve you and the Fordyce community as well as the surrounding areas. So give them a call today at 870-352-2443 or stop by 1017 Morrill Street in Fordyce, Arkansas. So remember, if you want to be served with dignity and class, stop by Marty's Body and Glass. Stop testing. Marty's Body and Glass. Stop testing. Are you needing a new or pre-owned truck, car, or SUV? Then guess what, guys? Don't take that long ride to Little Rock, Arkansas. Just take the short drive to Malvern, Arkansas, where they say the deals are sweeter at Teeter. That's right. New shipments are rolling in daily at Teeter Motor Company. Guys, great, beautiful new cars. You don't want to miss this. Get down there today, guys. They're located at 1512 West Moline Street in Malvern, Arkansas. Guys, they're ready to see you and they're ready to serve you. So call them today at 870-458-4244. And remember, like I said, the deals are always sweeter at Teeter. Are you looking for some great insurance coverage and you live in the Fordyce, Arkansas or surrounding areas? Well, search no more. Contact Milton Insurance Agency. Milton Insurance Agency is committed to providing you with the highest quality insurance plans available, combined with some of the lowest possible rates. Whether you're shopping for auto insurance, home insurance, health or life insurance, or business insurance, they can help you obtain the best coverage available with the lowest rate possible. Located at 314 North Spring Street here in Fordyce, Arkansas, Milton Insurance Agency truly value the long-term relationship with their clients and are proud to give families, individuals, and businesses the personal attention required when it matters most. When claims arise, they realize that it can be very stressful and will do everything possible to assure timely and complete recovery. Here are a few more coverages they provide: business auto insurance, builder's risk insurance, commercial property insurance, ATV insurance, classic car insurance, motorcycle insurance, and the list goes on and on. So stop what you're doing and get your free quote today. Give Milton Insurance a call at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. You can also find them on Facebook or check out their website. That's www.miltonins.com. Are you ready to get started in the healthcare field and you would like to take the Certified Nursing Assistant class to get certification? If so, contact the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rison, Arkansas. They are now accepting applications for a free CNA class, yes, free, with a guaranteed job. If you would like more information, contact Marlena Garrett at 870-325-6202. Come and be a part of a team that cares about their elders. Are you looking for a home-like environment for your loved one? A place that feels like their own? Look no further than the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rison, Arkansas, a rehabilitation and senior living community. Their core values are respect, compassion, integrity, stewardship, and excellence. With a combined 100 years of service, their multidisciplinary medical team and staff provide outstanding patient-focused care to their elders. Between physicians, nurse practitioners, and professionals specializing in everything from speech pathology, wound care, physical occupational therapy, dentistry, podiatry, and eye care, they offer a complete package for medical and healthcare needs for their elders. For more information, call 870-325-6202. You can also find them on Facebook. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rison, Arkansas. They care about your elders. Your exhaust on your vehicle is so important, and that's why you need Fordyce Muffler Shop here in Fordyce, Arkansas. Jay and Cindy and their certified crew of welders and mechanics are standing by and ready to work for you. In-state or out-of-state, there's no job too big or too small for them to do. And not only do they work on mufflers, they do U-joints, CV axles, wheel bearings, shocks and struts. They build deer stands, duck blinds, dog kennels, car sheds, swings, floating fishing pier, and they do custom fabrications. The list goes on and on. They're also the home of Lego Creek Blinds, Dan Hunting Gear, and they have many gourmet items. So stop by Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. at 1414 North Highway 79 in Fordyce, Arkansas, or call them at 870-352-5733. That's Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Do you have questions about Medicare? If you have Medicare or will be eligible for Medicare soon, you might want to call Patrick Milton at Milton Insurance. Patrick has been helping people select a Medicare plan that is a good fit for them for over 5 years. He makes Medicare easy. Patrick is a local independent sales agent. He does not work for an insurance company. He works for your best interests. There is never a charge for his services. Call Patrick today at 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Not employed by Medicare or any other government agency. By calling this number, you will be connected with Patrick Milton, a local sales agent. No obligations. Remember, that number is 870-352-2155. That's 870-352-2155. Fordyce Muffler Shop, home of Lego Blinds, now has Dan's Hunting Gear. Stop by 1414 Highway 79 North, Fordyce, Arkansas 71742, or call 870-352-5733. That's right, hunting gear is available. They have coon lights, leashes, waders, t-shirts, hats, and much, much more. So stop by Fordyce Muffler Shop, where they don't do just mufflers. Are you looking for a home-like environment for your loved one? A place that feels like their own? Look no further than the Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rison, Arkansas, a rehabilitation and senior living community. Their core values are respect, compassion, integrity, stewardship, and excellence. With a combined 100 years of service, their multidisciplinary medical team and staff provide outstanding patient-focused care to their elders. Between physicians, nurse practitioners, and professionals specializing in everything from speech pathology, wound care, physical occupational therapy, dentistry, podiatry, and eye care, they offer a complete package for medical and healthcare needs for their elders. For more information, call 870-325-6202. You can also find them on Facebook. The Greenhouse Cottages of Southern Hills in Rison, Arkansas. They care about your elders.
Test, test, test. I bet I'm in now. Test, test, test. I bet I'm in now. Alright, good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Alright guys, my sound. I actually had the mic off. My mic was muted. My mic was muted. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I hope everybody having a great morning. I'm having a great morning. If you can hear me, somebody give me a heart. Put a heart up for love. If you can hear me real good, put me a heart on the screen. Good to see everybody. Y'all, it is cold. It's cold. It's cold. It's so cold. It's so cold. Good morning, everybody. I know everybody is doing great. You know, look at y'all. What you look? Just look at y'all. Y'all looking awesome this morning. You all wrapped up in your blankets and your sheets, got on your little pajamas and in the bed, and some of y'all riding to work, you know, being very careful. Hey, it's so good to see everybody this morning. It is awesome. Awesome to see y'all. Y'all staying warm. Everybody prepared. Have anybody had any issues? Anybody pipes freeze and burst? Did anybody get stranded on the side of the road? Did your cars let you down? Anybody have any kind of issues with this weather? Let us know here. Because so far, we've been good. Well, the water almost froze one night. We didn't leave it dripping. We left it dripping instead of running. That was KB's fault. It wasn't my fault. You know, and so other than that, everything's been good. Share the show if you don't mind. Click share, you know, and go from there. But we got a quick topic we're gonna do today, guys, and we're gonna move on. I kind of got a little late start this morning. I had to leave and go get one of my workers to work. The vehicle wouldn't start. It was too cold, so I had to go take them to work. But other than that, I'm here, guys. It's so good to see everybody, y'all. I know everybody was kind of disappointed last week, last weekend with the Cowboys. You know, we're going to talk a little bit about the Cowboys. But today's high, it will be 37. A lot of this ice is going to melt. And I know a lot of people are going to be glad to see that because the ice is going to melt. That's right. It started yesterday, but, you know, temperature dropped again last night, got down, and I think it was like 7 degrees here. And, guys, it was freezing cold. So what's on the road right now is black ice. So you need to be careful out there. I did a ride through Fordyce this morning. The roads are looking good. The highways are looking good. But the back roads, they're still covered in ice. So if you coming out on the back roads. And let me tell you what the funny thing about this is when you're dealing with this type of weather right now, early in the morning, if you're riding on this ice, you catch grip, you go on. But when it starts to melt, it's going to get slick. And when you get on that ice, if you driving, your vehicle is going to be spinning. You know, so it's cold. So be careful if you ride on the highway, you see anything real black on the road, look like it's wet, most likely it's going to be black ice. So be mindful of that when you're riding on the road and be very careful. Big shout out to the highway department. Guys, man, I got to get you. Anybody know anybody that work for the highway department? You know, Arkansas Highway Department on Highway 8 here out on the bypass 167. Those guys was working. All I can tell you, I went to Rison a couple times. Every time I went to Rison, guys, they was working. I'm talking about dropping ice. They was grading the road, getting the ice off the road. I live on Highway 8, and these guys constantly worked when I say all night long. So if anybody know anybody that work on the highway department, give them a big shout out. Tell them thank you because they worked. They literally worked. You know, that the highway is one of the most important parts, is making sure your highways are clean and people can travel. And they did that. Boy, every time the snow would drop and would fill it up a little bit, hey, they right back behind it. They was on it, pushing it off. So big shout out to the highway department. You guys did an awesome job. Awesome job. You know, so all right, guys. Well, hey, this weather is about over with. I think they're calling for a small chance tomorrow. A small chance of snow tomorrow, but I think it's up north. We may catch the tail end of it, but it's a really, really, really small chance of snow tomorrow. What'd you say, KB? It's some ice. So KB said some. Say what? Some freezing rain tomorrow. KB said there's a chance of freezing rain on tomorrow. So hopefully that don't happen. I don't need no freezing rain, because freezing rain, that's what make your lights go out. And so did y'all notice how dry this snow was when it was falling? And I was on the road riding, and people was driving, and it looked like they was riding on a gravel road because the snow was so dry. It was so dry. So that was one thing that was a good part of it, because it was so cold. The snow was dry. It didn't act like it was sticking like freezing rain, because that's when it stick to trees, cause trees to break down, cause power lines to come down. Then you lose power. So, what saved us was because it was so cold that it just hit the ground and it was there. So, good morning, Angela Barrett. Good to see you. All right, let me see what Billy said. Billy said, my brother Stacy Hardings worked for the highway department here in Warren. You tell him we said thank you, bro. You tell him that. All right, we got the birthdays. Anybody got any birthdays? Any shout outs? Any anniversaries? Anybody want to tell somebody, hey, what's up? Let us know right now. We're going to push on because I got to get into my topic. We definitely, because I came in a little late. We're going to jump into, what's up, Tasha Nelson? And in fact, good morning. If you're watching and I haven't said good morning, I want to say your name. Say my name, say my name. Go ahead on and type your name out and go from there. And then I want to clear something up, guys. I gotta do this. When I make posts, I want people to understand. Sometimes my posts they can offend people. Sometimes it can make people upset. I make posts in general. It's kind of like when you go to church and the preacher is preaching and you think the preacher talking about you, but the preacher is preaching to the whole audience. That's how the Joe Show make posts. And sometimes when I make posts, some people take them the wrong way. They may think I'm talking about somebody. I'm not talking about. I'm doing the Joe Show. I do topics. I do posts. I do sayings. I do things like that. So don't take offense to anything that I'm posting. It's in general. If you go to church and the church talking about somebody being they're sinning, they're fornicating, they this, and if you in the audience fornicating, he ain't talking about you. He talking to everybody. So don't take my posts to heart. Some people they take them so serious. They get upset. They think I'm targeting. They think that's not what's going on. I'm posting. I do sayings. I do advice posts. The Joe Show do all types of posts. So, when you see me do posts, don't take it to heart. Some people do that. All right, let's see. We got a birthday here. We got Tanika Tyrunda says, happy birthday to Anthony Perm today. Happy birthday, Mr. Anthony. Happy birthday. Enjoy your day. We got Mrs. Angela Barrett say, happy birthday to Anthony Perm as well. Tell him for me, Tanika Tyrunda. Tanika, Angela wants you to tell Anthony she said happy birthday. So happy birthday, guys. So appreciate you guys. Any anniversaries? Anybody been married a little bit longer? Anybody wake up and look over on the other side of the bed and be like, Lord, they still living. Well, good morning. But other than that, guys, we are ready, guys. And hey, look, check it out, guys. I have and I'm gonna post this now, guys. I got a car in my yard. I had a lot of people asking about it, guys, and the price on it. So it's been covered up in snow and ice, but it's gonna be unthawed after a while, guys. This is the vehicle that I have in my yard. So if anybody interested in it, guys, get in touch with me. This is the vehicle in my yard.
What's up? This your boy Joe, guys. I got this beautiful Challenger RT, baby. This is the big boy. Man, this thing is absolutely gorgeous. Trimmed in aggressive red. Man, hey, we got brake calipers red. Man, this is the 392. Hey, Bumblebee on there, baby. This thing is a 2020. Only got 22,000 miles on it, guys. Hey guys, get at me today. You want to know pricing and just kind of get with me and I'll let you know what pricing is, guys. This thing is gorgeous. If you're interested in it, get at me at 870-250-0411 for pricing. Guys, it's absolutely gorgeous. Very aggressive. Very aggressive. When I say very aggressive, I mean absolutely very aggressive. Listen to her. red. Let me show you the interior to it. So you know what the interior look like. This interior is the bomb. Interior is absolutely gorgeous. Check it out. Check her out. Door trim. Look at her now. Got the 392 on the air conditioning vents. We got it in the seats. You got your back seats. Same way. Laced out back there. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Gorgeous.
All right, that is the car in the yard, guys. That is a Scat Pack 2020 Dodge Challenger, guys. Price $39,900. So if you're interested in it, let a brother know. I just want to put that on there and let you guys know. You know, so that's a bad car. That's, hey, if you're not ready to burn the highway up, don't get in there. If it's too aggressive for you. You know, all right, we got another happy birthday. We got a happy birthday to my friend Takara Jackson from Tasha Nelson. Happy birthday to Takara Jackson from Tasha Nelson. Anybody got another birthday? If so, let us know. Let us know. We're moving on, guys. All right, the Cowboys. KB started laughing when I said it. KB was disappointed, y'all. Oh my God. Boy, I looked up it. What? I looked up the score was 41-0. She said that's not true. The score was 41. It was bad. It was bad. It was pretty bad. And Cowboy fans, they shooting their TVs. Boy, they had video. They shooting their TV with guns. They burning up their Cowboy jerseys. Now, y'all supposed to be ride or die Cowboy fans. How you gonna burn up your jersey? One guy took his jersey outside, drove over it with a car. I mean, come on now. Come on, come on, come on. You know, I'm like, you got to be kidding me. You got to be kidding me. But yeah, guys, hey, it was pretty bad. It was a pretty bad situation. You know, so good luck next year with your Cowboy fans. I know a lot of y'all are hurt, but hey, they got another opportunity to come back and do their thing. So good morning and good morning, good morning, good morning. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Also, I want to catch everybody up on this stuff. Anybody familiar with what went on New Year's at let me see, I'm gonna put Billy Harding up. Billy said, Joe, you know those Cowboys were not going to whip those Green Bay Packers. I ain't into the football like that. My wife watch football more than I do. So I was just, because my son, KB, they Cowboy fans, so I was riding with them. You know, I'm like, but boy, they didn't show up. They didn't show up. And even the commentators, they knew the Cowboys was going to win. They was like, you know, the Cowboys are playing so good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I know I hurt a lot of people's feelings. I apologize, but they got beat pretty bad, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But okay. It's been something stirring around social media, and I'm going to spend 5 minutes on this because I got an inbox concerning it. They wanted me to kind of talk about it. So I'm going to talk a little bit about William Murphy in the church. When they doing the serve and they swerving in the church, they doing their thing on New Year's. They said, now walk it out. Boom, 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 boom. We're going to walk it out. All right, so they literally did an interview with William Murphy. And y'all remember the video I'm talking about. I know, let me go back. Let me flash back. Y'all remember, I know y'all remember the video I'm talking about. I guess y'all remember the video. Y'all remember this video? Hey, that's in church right there. That's church. Yeah, hey, 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 hey. Get it, 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 get it. Oh, that's in church right there. That was church service right there. Boy, they swerved in the boy. So that's what went on at William Murphy Church. They did their thing. They got down. So it's been all over the news. What's up, Sandra McGee? It's been all over the news. They brought secular music into the church. And the lyrics of this music is talking about a woman being a garden tool. The lyrics in this music is using the N-word constantly. Talking about big butts. All the lyrics are in this music. That's the type of music he used. And so he came on and he said 150 souls got saved that Sunday. 150 souls. So people is talking about what he did, but he said he don't care because 150 souls got saved on that music, that type of music. So my question to the Joe Show is this: if that's the case, and I'm not questioning what, I don't, I'm not, but I know what I saw. And I'm not afraid to speak on something that I seen. I mean, you couldn't tell that place from a concert of a club from a place where something is being holy. So here lately, this is what's been going on. You got TDJs hanging out at P. Diddy parties. You got William Murphy playing secular music in church. And they're trying to say that this is how they're capturing the world. TDJ saying that he's at the party and you don't know why he there, but you had a titty bitty you had Puff Daddy sex party, and you're saying you there, and you're not really saying why you there. You just saying, I know who I am. I swallowed. So I mean, so my question to you guys is this, and I want y'all to totally be honest with me. And I want you guys to think we all are sinners. We all fall short. But if you're in the world and you out there in the world and you trying to get to Christ, and you go to that church and you see that, will that bring you to Christ, or will that make you join that church because you feel like that's what they're doing there? That's how they're serving God there, is through secular music. That's the way they do it there. So it's fun. I want to be in there. Is that really bringing people to Christ? That's my question. So let me see what Tasha says. Joe, that's what's wrong with the churches. We are bringing too much worldly stuff into the house of the Lord. Yeah, I mean, and that's true. They're saying they're doing this, but you tell me 150 people got saved. What did they get saved to? You brought them in on that type of worldly music, and they join. And when you know what? When that type of worldly music stop and that ain't happening no more, you know what those 150 people gonna do? Oh man, it ain't what they say it is up in here. I'm out of here. I'm going somewhere else. You got to be careful how you capture people, because that means you're gonna have to keep that up. What you doing? And if you don't keep that up, what you're doing, they're going to think it's boring. Simple as that. The word going to either send you or it's going to bring you. Simple as that. So, I don't know. I mean, it's everybody got their opinion about it or whatever, but my opinion about it is, there are things that you can do in church to have fun. But when it come down to bringing that type of music in the church, and you actually got your people up there dancing, that wasn't nothing. You can't tell me there was absolutely nothing godly about that right there. You can't tell me. You can't tell me that you cannot make me believe that there's something godly about that. I mean, it looked like R. Kelly. He looked like R. Kelly on the stage. It looked like R. Kelly finna do a concert. So that's just my opinion. Everybody got their opinion about it. I read a lot of the comments. I read a lot of comments and a lot of the posts that's been made, and people like, how can you reach the people if you don't catch the people? How can you do this? How can you? So that means if Jesus wanted to catch somebody, he's gonna have to go out. If there's somebody smoking crack, I want somebody to hear this now. I'm finna preach. So that means that if Jesus had a disciple that was smoking crack, that means Jesus, in order to catch this disciple, he had to go out and smoke crack with him. That's what we saying. We saying that in order to capture people, we got to do what they doing. That ain't the way it work, preachers, pastors. That ain't the way it work. You don't have to be like them to catch them. Y'all better come on with it. Jesus didn't have to go out and be a drunk to catch a disciple. He didn't have to go out and smoke weed and get high with them. He didn't have to hang out at a sex party to capture them. The word itself supposed to be powerful enough to change you. Well, you don't have to reform into the world. You don't have to be the world to capture the world. You don't have to be the world to capture the world. That's what's going on with a lot of pastors right now. They becoming the world to capture the world. The world don't need you. They already in the world. They supposed to see something about you that make them change. Ain't no more standards no more. Ain't no more standards no more. You think somebody come into your church and they're beaten down. They've been abused. They're hurt. And they come in there wanting to cry out to God. They want to come out to worship to God. And they come in there and they hear, meet me at the trap. It's going down. Meet me at the club. It's going down. You mean to tell me that's how you going to change them? But don't even get me started on some of these fake. Don't even get me started on them. What it is, William Murphy and them, they celebrity preachers. That's what they headed to. They are celebrity preachers. They are celebrity preachers. And then what they do is they take the word of God and they find people who are hurting so bad, and they know how to flip the scriptures around to make a person believe what they are saying is true. Because if you got a person that's beat down, broken, and you can go to them and tell them a good scripture, and then next thing you know, you capture them, now you do whatever you want to with them. Y'all better learn the word and read it for yourself. Because last I checked, man is not God. Last I checked, man is not God. All right. All right. I mean, I'm just keeping it 100. You know, when it come down to, that's why one thing you need to do. Nobody is perfect. And nobody is perfect. And I say this all the time because right now our leaders are failing. Nobody is perfect. But what happens is this. You have these men who take on the responsibility of saying they're pastors. They saying they are leaders of these flocks. They're saying that. And they get these people underneath them. And then when they make a mistake, they say, well, I'm just a man. I do make mistakes. Look at the preacher they just had on social media. Done got one of his girls pregnant at church. One of his members pregnant. And he's actually standing up in the pulpit trying to read the bylaws to the members, telling them how y'all can't put me out. He done got a woman, but that's enough for them to drag him out. But what happened is we look at our sins and we say, well, we ain't clean either. But the thing about it is that man of God that stand up in that pulpit before you supposed to be set at a higher standard. And when he do not set himself at a higher standard, and you is looking at him like you can't look at your pastor like you look at yourself. Your pastor's supposed to be held at a higher standard. You can't keep saying, well, I make mistakes. That ain't got nothing to do with your pastor. Your pastor is supposed to be the light at that church. He's supposed to be the one that everybody looks up to. Not the one that's falling the way y'all falling. And if you ain't got that, I mean, and these dudes going up and talking about, everybody talking about they call to preach, and you still out there doing what you're supposed to do, this crazy stuff. Man, don't accept the call and don't go up there. Don't get in that pulpit and be no pastor over no flock if you know you're not ready. That's all you got to do. Sit down there. You smoking weed with your buddies and then you going preaching. If you're not ready to be a pastor over a flock, don't get above that flock. Then even the man that got the girl pregnant last week at the church, he had members out there saying, we not squeaky clean either. Those are the people that follow the wrongness of that pastor. Those are the ones that see the pastor doing wrong, but yet they hold up for him. The same way with everybody else. A lot of us, we're going to fall because we do not tell people when they are wrong. That's where a lot of us going to fail at, because we see them doing wrong and we indulge in it, and we don't tell them when they're doing wrong because we don't want to offend somebody. I'm just keeping it 100. So people are church hopping like crazy. People are church hopping like crazy because what everybody is showing on social media, don't nobody know what church to go to. Everybody from this church, that church, this church. It's because of y'all. You know, good pastors. You're sitting up. You're doing any and everything, and you want folks to still pay their tithes and their offering. You want folks to still do what they want to do, but then you want to do what you want to do. People is going from church to church, pastor to pastor, and you know what they looking for? They looking for righteousness. They trying to find somebody they can look up to. So everybody is going from church to church, pastor to pastor. They thirsty. They trying to find somebody to look up to. And it's sad. You got churches walking around here with 3 members. You got churches with 5 members. You got churches with 4 members. Why don't y'all come together? But they can't. Everybody, folks can't. You got this one man got a church with 6 members. You got this one man got a church with 8 members. They can't even come together. You got 4 members about to lose a church. And you got your brother or cousin down the street with a church with 6 members. Y'all can't even come together. And this going on all around the town, everywhere. Everybody got 3, 4 members because don't no other man want to sit up under another man. Don't no man want to sit up under another man. And so therefore, I ain't going, oh, now this church is bigger than got more members. You got a church where 5 members, they'll sit there and let the church close down before they go anywhere. You know what? We ain't going over there. It just happened. But guess what? We all going to church praying to go to the same heaven. We all going to church to go to the same heaven, but everybody's separated down here. I'm through, y'all. I'm through. But you got folks walking around here with 3 and 4 members sitting up in church. Down the street, you got another church with 6 members. And then when you dig deep and you find out the reason why they don't want to sit under each other, you'll find out that preacher actually came from the bigger church. They don't want to sit up in the, don't know. Boy! Don't nobody want to sit under nobody. Everybody want to open their church. Just because you ride down the street and you seen a white fox run across the road in your car, that's God calling you to preach. Everybody who ride down the road to see a bird, that don't mean you being called. That might just been a bird. I was called on that Friday, late Friday. Everybody getting called on Friday. I don't know why Friday. Why everybody get called to preach on Friday evening? It was late Friday evening and I was riding down the road and I seen a bird and the bird flew over the hood of my car. I knew it was the Lord. I knew it was the Lord. Then you see the flyer. You see the flyer come out on Facebook. They preaching their first sermon. Because they seen a bird fly over the hood of their car. What it meant when I ran over that owl last week. An owl was sitting in the middle of the road and I ran over him. Everybody trying to say they called. Any little strange thing happened. I was outside in my yard one evening when I was called. My lawnmower would not crank. And I looked up and Johnny Hills was not coming that help. And I said, Lord, I'm going to pull on this string one more time. And when I do, if that lawnmower cranks, that means you've called me. And I'm called by the Lord. Y'all don't get me started. Don't get me started. Some of y'all don't realize some things go on in our lives. You got a man that'll go to prison, and when he get out of prison, he goes straight to the pulpit. How do you, when things happen in your life, sometimes that's not God calling you to minister to be over nobody. That's God telling you, you need to change your life. Here I am, my daddy was a preacher for 50 some years, and so many people have came to me and said, you got the calling on you. You running. I'm gonna tell you, I think one thing my daddy told me, my dad told me this a long time ago. He said, son, you will know. He said, you will know. And that stuck with me. He said, you will know. You will know. So that's why we have so many ministers. They get in that pulpit and they fail because they've been called by man and they're not calling by God. They're listening to somebody else tell them that because they did a good welcome. You know, you can get up there and do a good welcome. Somebody think you're a preacher. You can get up and do a good eulogy or a tribute to somebody. They say you're a preacher. You gotta know. You gotta know. You gotta know. I mean, people, you gotta know. You just can't jump. And I'm gonna tell you, in these days and times, don't play with it. Don't play with it. You can't go to church and preach a sermon on Sunday and be out rolling a blunt on Monday. All right, I'm just keeping it 100. I mean, love you guys. I mean, you just want to see people do better. You just want to see people, because people are hurting right now out in the world, and people don't want to go sit. They want to go sit up under me. And men of God, I'm talking to our pastors and stuff. People want to sit up underneath you. People, you're not perfect. You're not perfect. But when you accept that calling and you get up in that pulpit, you have a higher standard to be set at. And people are going to set you at a higher standard. And you know how people say they need to get their mouth off my pastor. They need to get my mouth off my pastor. They need to get their mouth off my pastor. Then your pastor need to get his mouth off something else. I'm just keeping it real. You need to stop doing stuff that make people talk about you. You know, if you care about what people say, you'll watch what you do. Pastors, you can't walk around and say, I don't care what they say. You gotta care what they say. TD Jakes, all of them. You can't walk around and say, I don't care what they say. You gotta care what they say. If you hear your pastor say, I don't care what they say, let them talk. You better have a red flag in your hand just like this. He needs to care about what people say. You need to care about what people say. When you are over a flock, you gotta care. Stop saying that mess about, I don't care, let them talk, let them talk. I don't care what I know. When you get that attitude, when you over a flock of people, you need to care about what people say. You are responsible for people's souls. And you're not just responsible for a person, you're responsible for their souls. And that accountability there is way more important than anything else. And that's keeping it 100 with you. You know, that's why I ain't getting in no pulpit playing. You can tell me the Lord done told you this and told you that about me. But until like my daddy say, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't finna get up there and play. Simple as that. Some people just got this thing where they gotta stand up before people. They gotta look like they important. They gotta stand up in the pulpit. Some people just gotta do. They want to feel important. They just gotta get up there. No, you know darn well you ain't got no business up there. And I know dudes that sit up and just cuss like a sailor, and then you go to church, they sit up in the pulpit. I mean, come on now. Then get mad when people won't follow you. The reason why they don't follow you is because you do anything around them. It's some dudes that I know that get up in the pulpit. If they get up and preach, I'm going to leave the church. I'm going to walk out the church. I ain't finna get up there and listen to you while you up there. And I don't even start. That's why y'all, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. And then you get mad because people look at you funny. You can't do just anything and go up there in that pulpit. And then you want to get mad at folks and talk about they wouldn't get with me. They ain't getting with you. They ain't getting that's why they not getting with you. Up there stomping and jumping and hollering, and everybody just sitting there looking at you. You was on Facebook rolling the blunt last night. I got to preach at Greater St. Mark tomorrow. Yeah, I got to relax my mind. I got to preach there tomorrow. They having first annual youth day. And you gonna have somebody go holler amen. I'm sorry. Jojo, are we ready for our topic? If we are ready for the topic, I need you guys to write down the word ready. That's R-E-A-D-Y. Are you ready for the topic? If you're ready for the topic, say ready. Here's our topic of the day, guys. Here we go. I'm finna read it right now. We got 15 minutes and we're gonna do this topic. We're finna do this topic. If you're ready, write down the word ready. Here is our topic. Tanika, here is our topic. Right. Y'all get ready. It's a good one. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Here go our topic. Here we go. Woman writes, Jojo, I've been married for 1 year. 1 year. My husband drives big trucks from state to state. I don't have family here. Just my ex-fiance, which is my 2 kids' father. That's how I ended up here. Here's my issue, Joe. On this week, the winter weather came in and my current husband got stuck on the road. I couldn't reach him. Well, we lost power and I do not drive in this type of weather, Joe. Well, my kid's father, my ex-fiance, stated that he's coming to get the kids to get them out of the cold. He said I needed to get out that cold house and offered me to come to his house with him and his girlfriend. He said his girlfriend was stuck at her job working. So Joe, he called her, put her on the phone, and she said it was okay for me to stay. So I went there and stayed. Well, Joe, finally the next day, my husband called me and I explained to him what was going on, and he went off on me and told me I was wrong. But Joe, I was worried about my kids and I didn't think I did anything bad. So why is he so upset? My ex-fiance girlfriend didn't mind. So what is the big deal? Yeah, y'all just heard that. Okay. So this young lady says she's not from the area where she lived. Her husband drives big trucks on the road. The winter weather hit. Lights went out. No power. They're at home cold. Her ex-fiance called and said, I'm coming to get my kids. It's cold. And you need to get out this house too. You can come to my place. You be good. So he called his girlfriend and told the girlfriend, hey, I'm bringing my baby mom over here. And then the girlfriend, that's fine. Get him out that cold house or whatever. And she went there and she stayed the night. So now finally she get a hold of her husband the next day and tell him what happened. And he's mad about it. And she's wondering why is he so upset. The girlfriend said it was okay. They just stayed there because it was cold. No. Where did she go wrong? And what's the problem she want to know? I can't make this stuff up. I can't make this stuff up. So let's see. I'm finna read y'all her comments. Hold on. I can't make this stuff up. All right. First of all, why couldn't I reach you? Says Tasha. Okay. Said couldn't reach him. Said the weather. Weather had him out. All right. Aaron. He has his priorities messed up. Makes me wonder, what is he really doing out there on the road? Guilty dog barks first. He needs to go. All right. So Aaron is saying the man on the road is the problem. All right. Kind of what Tasha said. Billy Hardy said, you better stay at their house and freeze. Get a blanket or something. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Billy says you better stay there and freeze. Karen says, was he with someone else? He was in a snowstorm. Remember, he was out on the road. Got caught in the winter weather. I guess he couldn't. I didn't have phone service. I don't know. But I know she couldn't reach him. All right, we got Dominique says, I want my wife to be warm. I want my kids to be warm. So I'll be cool with it. Dominique said he'll be cool with it. All right. We got Patrice says, you better handle home and make sure home is good. Hold on. I'm trying to keep on. All right, we got Auburn AJ says, a lot of people go through pains in their relationship. It's hard to give up on true love. Sometimes we pretend to be fine, but we are not. Fighting to get the one we love is also fighting to get back our joy and happiness. Dr. Wisdom Spellcaster to help the broken hearts, if the capable of the able to ex-lovers, partners, wife, husbands back to powerful love spells. Get into touch with it. All right, I don't think this one got nothing to do with the topic here. We're going to just keep on strolling there. And, okay, we got that. All right. I'm trying to, go. Okay, yeah. Let's see what Sandra said. Sandra said he wanted her to send the kids and stay there and freeze, even though he knows that she doesn't know anyone else. And why did it take him a whole day to contact her back? What was he doing? What was he doing? What was he doing? What was this man doing? Well, I'm gonna weigh in because I gotta weigh in. I only got a few minutes. What would have kept a lot of this confusion down? And I'm gonna put it to you like this. I don't know if you didn't have any money. I don't know what the situation was. But you should have just got you a motel room. You should have just got your motel room. And that's what should have went on. Now, your husband, 1 year, is a winter storm. He's out there. I can understand him being stranded, but you not being able to reach him on the phone or him not reaching back out at you. I don't get that part. Maybe he was in an area where the cell phone tower was down. He traveled state to state. Maybe he was in a bad blizzard. I don't know. But I would, you shouldn't have went to your ex-fiance's house, baby. I'm sorry. You should have just called an Uber, called Lyft, called somebody to get you to a motel room. But regardless of what he was doing, you got to focus on what you need to do. Is it appropriate to be there whether his girlfriend said it or not? I wouldn't think it is. I wouldn't do that. I would. You might just got a motel. And if he was so concerned too, he would have helped you and got you to a motel room. It'd have been better for your husband to hear you stayed at a motel room rather than you stayed at his house and his girlfriend was at work. I'm trying to keep down confusion. My main goal is to give you an answer that will keep down confusion. We all know what we would do, but I'm trying to give you the best scenario to keep him from being upset with you. You should have got a motel room. Whether you didn't have the money, he could get them, but don't stand under that man's roof. Yes, your ex-fiance. Y'all been intimate together. Y'all got kids together. That's gone, and you just got married over for 1 year. I think you should have just got a motel room, you know, and got him to take you to a motel room or whatever. But get from in the house. But that's I'm trying to think of a better way to keep down confusion. You know, now maybe there was no option. Maybe there wasn't a motel room around or whatever. But I mean, what you're looking at is that's your ex-fiance. Those are his kids, and you're looking at, I'm just taking care of the kids. It ain't about taking care of the kids. Your husband ain't gonna care about you taking care of the kids. And your husband ain't gonna care about those kids going to their daddy's house. Your husband ain't care about that. What your husband is gonna care about is what you do. Now, whether he was out stranded on the road, or whether he was out, like somebody made the statement, laying up with another woman, whatever he had going on, you don't know. You don't know. But you told him the truth. You said what you did. It might have sounded good coming out of your mouth because you were saying you was doing it because of the kids. But he's not going to look at it that way. He's going to look at you spent the night at your ex-fiance house and his girlfriend wasn't there. She was at work. He was at work stranded on the road. That's all he's going to look at. Sorry. So yeah, you should have. I'm going to tell you this. I'm going to tell y'all this, how my mind is. Me, as a man, I wouldn't have wanted her to stay at my house, knowing that she got a husband. I'm just going to give it to you how I am. I would have never offered her. I would have tried everything in the world I could to prevent from bringing her in my house. I would have said, let's go find you a motel room. Let's get you warm. Let's get you in a motel room. Let's go ride and find you one. I would have made sure you didn't stay in my house. That's what your ex-fiance should have done. He's got a girlfriend. You got a husband. He should have done everything he can in his power to keep you from having to stay in his house. That's what should have went on. You know, simple as that. Guys, this has been your boy Joe. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Great show. Great show. Keep it locked. Keep it locked, guys. You enjoy the Joe Show, guys. You want to donate to the Joe Show? Cash sign Joe Show Brazil. Cash sign Joe Show Brazil. Keep me going here at the Joe Show. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Y'all stay warm. See you guys next week. Remember, you woke up this morning. You won. We out.